Starting off with Loki Season 2, we will be going in order of appearance. The first figure is Loki in his time-slipping outfit, based off the iconic brown peacoat and slacks that Loki wears for the majority of the season. I made the coat out of construction paper and sticker paper for the lapels, and I'm quite fond of the little details that it has. You can see that on the inside I've painted the details of his shirt fabric, TVA belt, and his coat actually opens and you can see other details of the inside of his jacket. He also has painting on his shoes that wrap all the way around the legs. You can see if I remove his coat, he has the iconic outfit from Season 1, with the attachment for his sword to his back, and I also painted the detail on his shirt for the folds of fabric. You've also probably noticed that his face looks different. I painted that on my own for the first time using instructions from MGF Customs, and I think it looks pretty good for the first painted face I've done, and pretty accurate to Tom Hiddleston. I've also painted his TVA belt logo and boots with matte black for the base and gloss black for the laces and soles. This next figure is Loki in his vintage black tuxedo. I love tuxedos because I'm a little bit of a fashion and costume design nerd, and one of my favorite things to do is to look at these more tailored clothes and see what details they have that make them look so good. I painted quite a bit of those details, including the satin stripes on the pants, the satin on his buttons, lapels, bow tie, and pocket square, and I even painted his shirt ruffles and cummerbund. If I open it up, you can see the details of his bow tie and cummerbund, and also the shirt ruffles. You can also see that I painted his glossy black dress shoes with details that wrap around all four sides of the legs, and also those satin stripes on the pants that I mentioned earlier. We can also see from this angle, possibly, the satin buttons on the back of the arm. But for the most part, that's it for this figure. I also made Mobius in his black tuxedo from the same scene. You can see Mobius has a different, wider style of lapel, which wasn't intentional and actually totally happened by accident. He also has a white pocket to differentiate, black and gold shirt studs, and satin on his pockets, cummerbund, bow tie, and that satin stripe on his pants. If I open the figure up, you can see the black and gold shirt studs that I gave him, along with his cummerbund, and also his pockets on the side. Again, just like Loki, those glossy black dress shoes continue all the way around all four sides of the legs. Again, you can see more of those black satin buttons on the side and the satin stripes on the legs. If you're wondering where that face is from, it's actually from the official Firestar Toys Mobius figure, which I think works really well, as it even has his nose. Alright guys, first God Loki figure ever made. Wait. Well, anyway, this figure is Loki, god of stories. It got me an insane amount of views, and I think it's one of my best figures. This figure has these green vine pieces that I used for the timeline branches that he carries. In the clip, you can see that they're black, but they turn this bright green color, which is why I think these vine branch pieces work so well. If I remove those vine branch pieces, you can see I did a lot of custom fabric work, including lots of layering with textures of the robes and also the colors with green, gold, black, and dark green. There's also layering of the fabric pieces using sticker paper for his cape to add that additional amount of texture. And if you can see, there is a pattern of black and gold detailing on the loafers as well. You can see here that the front robe piece is attached to the back cape, sort of like the graduation gown piece that Lego does, and it gives you a better view of the layering that I used for his robes. If I bend the legs here, you can see that I painted 3 different tones onto the feet of this figure, with the flesh tone for his feet and ankles, and the black, gloss black for his shoes, and the gold for his tassels, and his patterns. You can see that the cape and back piece is all one